There's a piece of Georgetown. I'm gonna find out if it's cracked up too much. Do a video on it. When I hit it, it fell in like 4 or 5 different pieces. It's got a crack. Looks like it's over with. It's up here, and that's where that piece fell off. So anyway, I'm gonna hit on it a little bit and see if it's something we can try and make something real thin out of. If I can get this to come out, I'm gonna continue with the video. I know it's gonna be solid. Oh yeah. Alright, got it out. Looks solid. Let's see what we can do with this joker. Okay, I got a ridge running right here. Ground me a little isolated dipple-like platform. I'm gonna hit this way and see how good we follow the ridge. That made another ridge. I'm gonna grind right there and follow this ridge. Alright, now I'm gonna come up here. Probably keep following the ridges. Don't come up here and work back down to it. I like to thin my ends before the middle, and the middle starts to get thin. If I continue to follow the ridge, the middle's gonna get real thin. I'm gonna come this way on this. Try to move that limestone, get rid of all it. Just removing the limestone. I can't even talk today. The line. I'm gonna try to come across here. It looks like a jackhammer hit it here. It's pretty shattered. I hope this comes out clean. Didn't do what I wanted to. I'm gonna try it one more time. There we go. Okay, we got a major ridge running right through here. Coming off of this, I'm gonna set this little isolated platform up. Make sure I can get behind it. Run one down that ridge good, so I'm gonna come right through here. Right through there. I almost took all that out. Got my pen down in my trash bin. I'm gonna run like a flute channel up the middle of this to fit in the middle. Got a big hump in the middle right here. And I'm gonna raise this phone up a little bit. Y'all just bear with me a second. Looks like it's a little low. There we go. Try to run a flute channel down here. Like that right there to thin that out. Run one this way. On that side to take that out. Now run one on the right side. Thin it on the right side. There we go. All that big hump's gone. I'm gonna come across this way. I have a little hinge right here, so it's probably gonna stop right there where that hinge is at. We'll come back this way and take that out. Oh, it hopped it. See the hinge? That was a little hinge right there, and it hopped it. Jumped over it. Let's have some bullfrog in it. A grasshopper. It hopped. I'm gonna come across here. That did good. Now I'm gonna come up here to this top. Bring this platform up. You hit down, you bring it up, you turn it over, it's down, it's up, and I'm gonna turn it over, it's pointing down. Try to run one this way. Boy, that did good. I'm gonna have me an isolated one. Right here. Woo! Look at that. Now I didn't have to sand that one because it was real thick. There was no need in sanding it. I didn't hit on the edge and it had a real wide base. This one has the same thing. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I went ahead and sanded it. But you see how thick that is. That's a real wide base, so really wasn't no need in sanding it. Alright, now we're going to try to run one halfway across or 3/4 way across. I actually wish I could go all the way, but I doubt it. Got a nasty hinge right here on the end of the crack of this rock over that ear. Alright. Still got some there. Now it's gone. Alrighty. Let's study this gizmo here a minute. See what we're looking at. Alright. I think I'm gonna thin the base because the middle's starting to get pretty thin. You don't have to thin the ends before you thin the middle. I've had the middle, I've started off with a piece, but the middle was thinner. You just knock a piece off and it had to be thinner. But it's very easy to break. If you thin the ends first, you're gonna break a lot less stuff. We're gonna try to run a flute right down through here. There it went. There that one went. All right, now we'll come back, try to thin the base on this side by hitting across. And I'm gonna run a flute this time. I'm gonna hit across, knock it out like that. So my base is getting pretty thin now, and my point's pretty thin. So I'm gonna start working towards the middle if I have some good places. Here's a good place right here to work on. Might want to drop down to us. I think I'm gonna stick to this side a bit for right now. I'm not gonna grind the edge on this because I'm gonna run I'm flattening it. It's crushing is what it's doing, which is okay. I'm just trying to raise that, knock this high spot out. My edge was all crushed, but it knocked it out. I didn't have to grind it. I didn't want. The reason I didn't grind it, I was afraid I might hit too hard and run the plate further than what I wanted to. Now I got a bad area where this flute plate went here. It knocked a big chunk out there, so I'm gonna come across this way and remove that. Now I'm gonna come right across here, set me up another little isolated platform. grind it pretty good. Okay, now I've got a high area here. Gonna come down like this, raise my platform up. Lightly grind it. Don't hit too hard. If I can hit it, missed it 3 times in a row there. Before I hit it. Okay, this side's looking good. One little bad spot there. Now we've got a lot of high ugly stuff over here to get rid of. We'll start on the point. There we go. I did not grind that. I didn't want the plate to run too far. Same there, just barely brushed it. A little light grinding. It's looking good. Come up here. One more little spot out here. I think we'll see if this little billet would do better now. Seems to. Now time to drop to a lighter weight billet. Okay, what did I do? Drop my standing rock. There we go. Okay, this looks pretty good. Now we're gonna see, we're gonna do some little isolated platforms real good, and we're gonna see how thin we can get this baby. Kind of save some of the width. I need one size bigger billet to do that, but it's wore out. I gotta make me another one. The in between side, but we'll have to hit it hard with the little one. And the harder I hit it, the greater the risk is of breaking it. And that one overshot, rolled over right there. Watch this. I'm not gonna grind it. Look at the little plates that come off. Because I didn't grind it. That's all I wanted to come off right there. This is a little bitty plate. If I had ground it, odds are I might have had an overshot on it doing percussion work. Usually you do pressure flaking when you got to place that thin on the tip like that. We're gonna try all percussion. Only pressure flaking we're gonna do is setting up platform. That's where that joker rolled over right there. Kind of put a little dip in it. No more grinding on that one. Worked great. I select my little platform. I can't hold on nothing today, folks. Run right through here. Just like a floating plate. There it went. And now we're gonna come across here. Grind a little harder on this one because I want it a little stronger. A with better results. Go up here on the top now and try to knock it out. I got most of it. I tried to jump the hinge, it didn't jump it. We're gonna jump it here in a minute though. I'm gonna go the opposite direction. The opposite side, I'm gonna flip it over. Work on this side. Ooh, that was a good one. Another good one. Alright, now what I'm doing, I just don't know how good this camera showed up, but I got a hinge right here. If I come across here, it's just gonna stack. So I'm gonna come on the edge of it where it's running here, where it's making a loop, and try to come this way and take it out from behind. So I'm gonna have to pressure flake a little better than what I've got. Make sure I get behind it good. So I'm gonna raise this up, then I'm gonna come back and raise it back up the other way. And I'm gonna grind this pretty good to see how it looks. Okay, we got a little hinge right there on the platform. So I'm gonna come up here and knock one out here and kind of weaken that area. That did good, and it weakened it real good, and it took it out. That's where it was at, right there. Rolled it right out of there. So now, we're gonna come to the middle, and I got a hinge on this upper side that I'm looking at, the side that's facing up at me, right on the edge. So I'm gonna come down this way and I'm gonna come back and try to get my platform under it. So when it comes off, it'll shoot under it and take it off. Alright, let me sand this one good. Get a better look at it, okay? We're gonna try to come straight across here. All the way across there. Now I'm gonna fix me another platform up. Go down. Raise this side up. I'm gonna turn it over. When I went down, it rounded. It kind of made it more of a round shape going uphill. And that's what I needed. So I'm gonna come back and lower it. But I still got it going uphill. Got that hinge. I can't pressure plate through it. On the bottom under here. Alright, I got through it there. Didn't think I'd go have to stop and knock it through it. Alright, this is what we're looking at. I don't see any pencils, but we're looking at a big spot right here. And I'm going to try to come in here and hope that the shot waves go this way and and take this out. I'm going to use a heavier billet because it's thick. And this is what we did. There's my drawing there, just missed it. My drawing right there, I took it out. So all that heavy area is gone. So now I'm gonna work right here because I got a ridge to follow. Now what you don't want to do is you look right here where that is, it's kind of a low area there. If you hit that area, you don't want to do that. So I'm gonna come behind it here and nap all of that out. And kind of go up into it to make the platform even better than what it was. work real good. This side's ugly over here. It's got all kind of problems that I cause. I'm a problem causer. I like to figure out how to get them out too, how to solve them. Solving problems is real important in flint knacking. You don't have them every time. I've never had but a few pieces that work perfect. From the time I picked them up, and I'm talking about solid slabs or nothing. I'm talking about just regular nodules. Pick them up like this one. Start working. It's always a little fossil or a crack, or you don't hit quite right, or something's gonna go wrong every time. But I'm gonna stay with the lighter billet this time. I'm gonna lightly grind it right there. I'm gonna hit here and try to run it down that edge there. Hit this way. Took that kind of sharp edge out. Almost like a square edge. I'm gonna lightly grind it here. Right in there. Work on the bottom. I'm gonna raise this edge up to get a roll like I did on the other. When I'm raising it up, I'm creating a roll on it when I turn it over. When I mean a roll, I'm talking about like my legs. See how it's rolling over? It's like a hill. And you want to be on top of the hill and you want to go up and down for your plates to run further. Show you what I'm talking about. Get this set up. Okay. What I'm talking about is what I hit on this edge right here is lower than here. It's going uphill, but it's lower here and it's going to run down. Perfect. 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 Okay, now we've got a hinge coming this way, and this way. But right here is smooth, and I can go into it if I can build me a platform. I'm gonna make a roll again. Press down this way where it'll be going uphill more. Be easier for my shot waves to follow it. And now I'm gonna turn it over. Make me a platform. Got two ways to get it out. I'm gonna show you right here in just a second. Okay, here's my two ways. I can come right here or I can come here. This looks a lot better now. So I'm gonna grind it and hit on an angle. Hit that way. I took the hinge this way and this way out. Now I just got a pretty area right there to chip into. No more hinges, no more problem. Run some plates off of it. I'm just going down here, straightening this edge up. It's uneven, and gonna try to move the point over this way. The point's kind of not balanced. You could see the point's there, and it needs to be over here. So I'm just kind of working it out a little bit. Show you, I hadn't done any sanding. I'm gonna show you how sharp I got this point. by not grinding. We move this part here, and I think you'll be able to see it better what I do. There we go. Let me get this over here. There we go. Couldn't find it. All right, we're gonna hit right here. Run one that way. Well, I'm gonna have to grind it. I lied. I hit on a bad angle. This is real thin. I gotta be extremely careful. Woo-wee. There we go. I'm gonna drive this one back. That's why I ground it so hard. I'm driving it on an angle. If I go hit it out there, would have left it alone. This is gonna come this way, so I'm gonna lightly grind it. Let's see. Got my finger right here and I'm just barely pushing down. I'm almost like pressure flaking, almost shoving this off. And I ground it in and I shouldn't. I wasn't thinking it's a habit. So I'm gonna kind of knock that sharp edge off by coming down like this. There we go. That's looking good. Can you see how thin that maybe is right there? That's better than my knife blade. My knife blade point. Look at that. Okay. See if we can even this piece up now. We start moving some in here. Before I took these hinges out a while ago, right in here, so now I got them out, I can kind of start thinning it. Two little light rolls. What I'm doing here is just pulling this head. It's kind of balloon shaped out that way. Trying to start making it uniform now. Just little light rolls. Isolating that little platform here. Looks good, but I'm tickled pink with it as it is for pressure flaking. But I'm gonna go ahead and thin it down by percussion. Got some little difficult areas right here. I'm gonna isolate me some platform so I can get them out. And pressure flake them out real easy. after I had all that cutting on my chest, it really hurts when I'm shoving in with this horn, the pressure plate. Stays mighty sore all the time. I don't want to do no pressure plating before I got to push hard. I don't mind doing on something real thin where they're making platforms like this. But to push hard to get that out, I don't want to do that. Too fast. Alright. Well, that did good. That did good. That did good. That one did good. That one did good. Well, that's looking good. Now I gotta get this side thin. Come up and meet it. One of them little white concrete spots right there that's in Georgetown. Like somebody poured some concrete in it. It works about like concrete too. You gotta have a strong platform and really hit good to drive a plate through it. Fortunately, this one's not that bad and I don't have to do that because it was so small. But still, because I'm not grinding real hard, it still caused me to hinge right there. So I'm gonna grind hard this time. I'm gonna come up this way and thin my way to it. See if it'll help me get it out. Exactly what it did. There we go. I'm gonna stop on this one. And what I'll do is I'll run one on these ridges here, run one there. Well, shoot, y'all watching it. You come back and watch it later on if you're tired of watching it. I don't like to make long videos. And normally I make them longer than I won't. Forgetting that people could stop them and pause them and back them up and come back and watch them later on. Stuff might could get boring if you're not real interested in it after a little while because you like the same thing over and over. I'm going to angle this way off of this platform. That helped a lot. Definitely helped a lot. Look how pretty those come out. Right there, right there, right there, right there, and right there. Look how flat that joker is. A little thick here on the point still. You wouldn't think that point would be thick, but it is. Because I got it so thin now, it makes the point look thick. So here we go. And I'm gonna pressure plate this joker. I'm not gonna hit on it no more. Take a little fine abrader here. That's real fine. Get a little needle point out here. Take this thin, fine abrader, that's probably like a 320 grit, maybe even finer than that. Okay, one more pass. We're gonna call it in on that one. You can see what I'm doing. I didn't look in the camera to see if there's pressure flaking showing up on this video. If it don't, I'm sorry. And I apologize for that. I think it did though. Okay, we got that little joker thin, except for right in here. When I'm doing a tip like this, I'm going to show you something here in just a second. I don't use the point. I use the whole length of this thing. What I mean is I lay it right here and just roll it down like this. Just come on down with it. And I kind of grind it and turn it when I get to the tip of that point. That way I make it like needle sharp if I want. There we go. Okay, now I had some problems somewhere over right here. Do some percussion work here. If I can get my keel fixed, I got the part. We're supposed to ship it this coming Monday. One of my elements or leads or whatever went out on it. Anyway, they're supposed to ship it. I'm gonna do a couple videos on making Clovis points. Haven't done that, I don't think, very well. So anyway, try to run this one this way and this one this way. Okay, let's get these wavy edges straightened out. See how good this baby gonna look. Okay, don't hurt anything. In fact, I got a little ridge right here, stiffing that point up, but I think you can see how thin this joker's got. I could definitely pressure flake that little ridge out right there, make it flat. We're gonna play around and see if we can knock it out from this way. Try to knock one out right here, a little high here. Okay, I'm gonna sand here and here, but not out on the tip. And, all right, we're gonna make it or break it, folks. Did great. We didn't. It went right to there because I didn't grind it. It went halfway. I didn't want it to overshoot or break it. If I ground it real hard, and there's that tip is, and I hit on it hard enough to break it, knock a big piece off or whatever, it would overshoot or it would break it. So I'm just lightly sanding on it up here, and I'm sanding on it all down there. I'm just barely hitting. Okay, this is what I'm hitting on. I'm hitting right there on that little ridge. Just too big of a risk. I missed it. I didn't hit on it. I kept trying to. I was trying to hit right on the edge so I wouldn't break it. After a few swings, I said, man, I'm going to break it. I'm going to hit too high up. Might as well pressure flake it out of there. Be safe. Sharp edge kept crushing with me. I couldn't run a flake off. I'm kind of getting it rounded again because it's crushing. I'm going to straighten it up and I'm going to quit. Okay, this is ready to pressure flake out. It's lopsided that way, but got to take this side off. But anyway, that's my method of doing it. Many ways. I'm not saying it's right, but I have good success with it. In fact, I'm gonna one more time. I just can't believe how good percussion flaking works on something that's thin using this technique. And I shared it with you in the last 2 videos I did. When you get it thin like this, only when you get it thin like this, I don't think I mentioned this in case you didn't see the others what I said using this technique, is I'm hitting straight into this edge. So I'm holding it up like this, and I'm hitting my pad, and I'm working my way into it. Now I got a problem I didn't see a while ago. It's too thin, I just didn't notice it. There was a crack up here in the top of this thing, in the rock, and it fell out, and it's running right down through there. There's a crack going down that rock, and some white limestone in it, so it must have been just a streak of limestone running through there. I'm gonna try to get it out. More like I'm gonna break it going down it, but if I don't get it out, we're gonna finish the other way. Got a lot of it out. I can finish it from the top when I get ready to notch it. Make a, I don't know what I'm gonna make out of it, a purd or something like that. When I get ready to notch it, I could get this out right here. I'm gonna come across this way and see if I can run one all the way across. I got 90% of it right there. There we go. All I got is that little spot there, and all I got to do is run it off. Now I'm gonna come back down through here. This is what I was originally doing to thin this baby again. And I hit into it, work my way into it. There we go. Hope y'all have a blessed